Whoa. At least there's not a lot of Pilgrim girls, or Nikke's, my bad. Ah, they're all girls. Fuck it, whatever. But it's kind of a good thing because the last video was pretty long, and I didn't want it to be that long. That's what she said. But then I found out she was only saying that to make me feel better. Sad nut. No, but yeah, just going back to it. Pretty much established the rules again, just over and over again. Again, we're three different tiers, unless I make a special exception. No nut. She ugly. Definitely wouldn't give it to her. Nut, like I'd definitely give it to her. She can definitely get the nut, but nothing too special. But I wouldn't say no. And then last but not least, big nut. Like oh baby, she's definitely up there for me. So as you can see, I don't actually have a lot of pilgrim girls. I've only got like three of them. Kind of sucks because I would like to keep pursuing that pilgrim tribe tower, but I don't know. I play this game way too casually, so it could possibly be a few months before I even get there. But let's go and kick off the list. We got who is this chick? Snow White. All right, so I've definitely seen her in the campaign. I do like her voice. Laura Stahl. Oh hell yeah! No wonder I like the voice. But I mean, she sounds pretty cool, and bro, she looks pretty badass. Like damn, and I think she has a
We
pretty
have
cool
not
looking mask.
achieved
Yeah,
anything.
there we go, baby.
We do not deserve
That
to
looks pretty
return to the
good.
surface.
Unfortunately, from what I can tell, we actually don't get to see much of the booty. Like she's pretty well covered up. Like, But I mean, I guess she has all right hair. So if anything, bro, it's probably gonna be like a nut. That's just kind of just it. Again, just mostly the bonus points for how cool she looks. Like she looks pretty badass, dude. Like oh shit. But other than that, yeah, it's just gonna be a standard nut. If anything, it should probably be a small nut. But nah, I kind of like it, so I would definitely tap that ass. So next up, oh hell yeah, big fucking nut. All right,
Won't be distracted.
kind of stupid, but I do have a soft spot for the
Not even
Yanderes.
by those
Like if we're
admirers
talking
of
like
yours.
Tahoe from Azure Lane, Isabel from here. Okay, maybe I don't have a soft spot because I can't think of any more Yanderes. But yeah, I mean she is pretty. I do like Isabel, and I did like viewing her little story thing. It's like man, I wouldn't mind being locked up in that room with her. Nut. But I mean, she is pretty hot though, man. If anything, she's probably gonna be the top of the list. And she does have a pretty nice big bouncy butt, good looking tits, good hair. But I don't want to go on any more rants. Let's just keep going. So next up, we got Rapunzel. I mean, she is pretty thick, but as far as I can tell, like we're just getting some big jiggly titties, which I'm definitely all for. I'm more of a titty person. But in terms of the booty, I mean, we're not really seeing anything. If anything, man, I do love huge tits, but you know what, man? If anything, it's probably just gonna be like a standard nut. I mean, again, we're not really seeing much. Unless we get like a new costume somewhere in the near future, then hey, I mean, I might change my opinion on that. But for the most part, it'd probably just be like a standard nut, bro. Like I definitely wouldn't say no. So next up, we got Scarlet. Yeah, she's definitely pretty hot, man. It's kind of hard to pick either between big nut or fucking regular nut. Sorry about that. But if anything, I mean, I want to say big nut because I mean she is pretty fucking fine. Like damn. And I do like the fact she kind of uses a sword. Like that's actually kind of cool. Like I don't know, she's supposed to be like a assault rifle user or something, just with a sword. But I mean, she is pretty hot, man. If anything, she would definitely get the nut. But in terms of what I really want to give her, yeah, you know, bro, I'll stick with nut. Fuck it. I mean, she is pretty hot, but not, and I don't really know her that well right now. Well, then again, I don't really have her, so oh well. But I mean, I like what I see from the outside. So you know what? Yeah, we'll just stick with the nut for right now. So next up, we got Haran. Ooh, baby, big ass nut. All right, so with Haran, there's oh, excuse me. There's there is one thing I like about her. She reminds me of another character from another game that I play. Unfortunately, it's a hentai game. So she reminds me of a character called Monica, but she's just missing the red hair and it's not in a ponytail. But that's kind of just the vibes I get from her because Monica's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm the queen of this shit. I got the power of flames and shit like that. And Haran, like she's just very confident in herself, but I mean she is pretty hot too. So if anything, yeah, Haran definitely gets the big nut. I'm surprised I even got this character because from what I remember, her drop rate is like really low. Like you got to get like really lucky to pull her. So I mean, sometimes I believe I have some of the greatest luck in the world, but then reality kicks in and I realize it just sucks. But too bad we don't get to see the booty bouncing too much. But I mean, she is hot, bro. I'm definitely gonna stick with the big nut. I mean,
There is
she is hot
nothing
as
on
fuck,
this
and I do like the
planet
fact she
more
uses a
important
scythe.
than
I do like that.
I can do as I
So I
please.
mean, let's go on to the next character. We got Noah. Yeah, not my type of lolly. I don't like the way she looks. I don't like. I kind of like the art style. At least the armor looks kind of cool, but it's gonna be a no-nut, man. So I'm just gonna skip on to the next thing. We got. Yeah, this is pretty much the final girl as far as I know. Modernia, or Marion as everyone would like to call her, or whatever, what she actually was, or who. Yeah, she definitely gets the nut. I kind of want to say big nut, but if anything, if I really had to pick, man, I think I'd prefer Marion over the way Modernia looks right now. Like, I don't know, like, don't be wrong, Modernia's hot. She's got some nice jiggly titties, and she does look pretty cool.
I like you, Commander.
But I don't know, she
Way
doesn't
more
really
than
do it for me. If I really wanted someone, I would definitely like to have her old form. I definitely prefer the way Marion looks. But other than that, yeah, I'll just stick with a regular nut. I mean, like I said, she'll definitely get it, but not the big nut. That's going to be reserved for Isabel. All right, so kicking off the very bottom of the list. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but yeah, the worst no nut would be Noah. Like, there's nothing there, nothing more to say. Let's go on. So if I had to pick someone that would get the best nut, you know, just the best average nut, as stupid as that sounds, if I really had to pick, it'd probably be Scarlet. I mean, again, I don't really know these girls too well, but I mean, she does look pretty good. Like I said, I like the fact she uses the sword to attack. Even though I can't tell if it's supposed to be like an SMG or an assault rifle, can't really tell. But yeah, she'd probably be the best nut. Now, this is actually, well, actually, no, I'm just messing around. If anything, bro, I mean, I already said it, bro. Isabel, she's definitely got the biggest nut out of all the Pilgrim Nikkes. Isabel's just, like, damn, why can't I Yandere? Like, why can't I have that nut? Like, she would definitely pee on me. No questions asked. All I gotta do is say the word. Big ass nut. So, we made it to the end. I've already done all 4 of the different companies or whatever the different types of Nikkes they are. So, one thing I wanted to do, kind of like a little bonus segment for this video. Because the one thing that kind of sucks is, well, I mean, you already know who number 1 is. I mean, that's Exia. So, obviously, I ain't got to show her because, and if I do, I'm going to have a major rant. So, basically, out of all the different companies like Missilis, Tetra, Pilgrim, and Elysian, you know, who would I say, like, how would I rank them from number 1 to number 4? Well, of course, like I just said, Exia is number 1. But if I had to place someone in number 2, that I would probably have to give it to Maiden. I mean, like I said, I mean, Maiden's definitely the second best. Again, mostly a gamer. I love her hair. I like the way she sounds. She's got some nice tickle bitties. But again, mostly for the gamer thing. That's just me, man. So definitely wouldn't mind having her as my player 2, and she is extremely fucking hot. Now, for the other part, who would be number 3 and number 4? Well, that's actually kind of difficult. Because, damn, dude, it's kind of hard to choose between Guilty and fucking, Isabel. Like, it's really hard to choose between them because Guilty, I'm already working on her. I'm definitely enjoying more of the story. But, I mean, Isabel, I'm like, damn, I definitely love my Yanderes. But, you know, just to make it easier and not make it too long, yeah, Isabel would be number 3 for sure. And then Guilty, number 4. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video for me. So like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Thanks for watching. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta call into work today. Gotta tell my boss I can't make it in because my alarm clock won't shut the fuck up. Nut.